Fall Saturdays usually mean college football in the Nutmeg State, but this year we're limited to what we see elsewhere on TV. With that in mind, I caught up with ESPN's Chris Fowler to get his take on what we can expect this upcoming season.
Chris, obviously, there's not a lot of tailgating going on right now. When you go to these college towns and outside these stadiums, what kind of atmosphere are you seeing, though?
Not a lot, to be honest with you. I mean, that's the thing that's missing. I think that when the games have started, I mean, the intensity on the field is pretty strong. The players and coaches, it shows you that they can be self-starters. They can generate the intensity and the enthusiasm even without that crowd atmosphere. Now, we all want that back. Believe me, it's weird to call a game to an empty stadium.
How has the art of calling a game been different for you during this pandemic period?
It's been a lot different. I mean, we had a wrinkle last week, the Miami-Florida State game, right? So this great rivalry. And my partner, Kirk Herbstreit, analyzed the game from his basement in Nashville. And we worked the technology out. Obviously, the first thing you worry about is the delay, right? How's it going to sound for the viewer? They're so good now with the technology. There really wasn't much of a delay. We don't want to do that every week. I hope he gets back in the booth soon because it's much more fun. But everything about calling the game is different now. I mean, you have your spotter over here 6 feet away, your stats guys way over there. And so all you do is look at these screens in the booth. Everything is a screen, right? Everything in our world is a screen now, right? So it's like mission control.
Obviously, up here in Connecticut, there's no college football being played this year. How do you see this weird season kind of impacting college football long term?
You know, I think it's going to be a blip. God, I hope it is. I think it's going to be whoever can be most resilient, whoever can follow the protocols and stay safe. Hey, man, we got our fingers crossed every week. There's going to be games that are postponed. And we've already seen that. So the schedules we look at on paper, that's best case scenario. Let's hope that everybody does stay safe and the games unfold. But in the meantime, you know, are people in Connecticut adopting other teams? I mean, who do you root for? Do you pick Syracuse because it's from the region, but Syracuse is a rival? So what are you doing up there?
I think they're just looking forward to college basketball season at this point. They're just kind of giving up all hope. How do we as fans, as college football fans, get to kind of save our Saturday?
You got to be creative. You got to adapt. Listen, you can tailgate anything, right? You don't have to have your team play on Saturday. You can tailgate whatever you want with folks in your bubble, keeping your distance, being safe, but not totally surrendering the fun of fall Saturdays.
All I know is that I'm really hoping I'll be covering winter Saturdays in person and not via Zoom calls. Thanks to Chris for taking the time to speak with us. That'll do it for sports. Shante, back to you.